All right, this is SAT Prep. We're doing test 3, section 3, and this is number 16, the first of the grid-in problems. So we have x cubed times the quantity x squared minus 5 equals negative 4x. Sorry, if x is greater than 0, what is one possible solution to the equation above? So there's a couple different ways to do this, right? You could straight up solve. There's definitely nothing wrong with that, right? So if I were going to straight up solve, right, I would distribute the x cubed to the x squared minus 5. And I'd make this an x to the 5th minus a 5x cubed, right? And I'd probably add the 4x over, right? I'd then factor out a GCF of x and be left with x to the 4th minus 5x to the 2nd plus 4 equals 0. So either x is 0, but we were told x is greater than 0, so I can't do that one, right? Or x to the 4th minus 5x squared plus 4 is 0. Well, this is one of those secret quadratic trinomials. If we call u x squared, this is u squared minus 5u plus 4. So this factors into u minus 1, u minus 4, which is actually x squared minus 1, x squared minus 4. This is two difference of squares problems, right? X plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 2, x minus 2. So I get x is negative 1, 1, negative 2, and 2, but because we were told that x has to be greater than 0, I can cross off the two negative answers. So the answer is either 1 or 2. And it doesn't matter which one of them you pick. Don't put both, right? So you could pick 1 and just bubble 1. That's great, or 2, doesn't matter which. Now, let's say you didn't see that, because that's pretty mathy, right? Let's say you were like, hey, I'm just not going to see that. The other way to do it is you could just guess and check and plug some numbers in, right? It's risky, but you could just plug in x values that are greater than 0, right? You have x cubed times x squared minus a 5x, maybe? I'm going to check. Nope, just minus 5 equals a negative 4x. And you could just, like, I think literally you would probably try 1, right? Like that would probably be the first number that you'd try, and you'd get 1 times 1 minus 5 equals a negative 4, and you'd get negative 4 equals negative 4, and you'd be like, yay, I'm done and I win, right? So this is lucky, but you certainly can do it. Sometimes the answer is a decimal answer, but it is unlikely on a non-calculator section, right? Since this is a non-calculator section, it's probably a pretty friendly number. It might be a fraction, but it's probably not. And, you know, so worst case scenario, you could plug in values and make it work.